Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance gem, your fiduciary fella, the all-star Vaz of Alonzo Hall. Back again to weapon tap on your head with another ADH wealth solution. I've had skin in the game, literally. So I want to talk about some masculinity, some skin in my game. See this here? This says Gentleman General, double OG, right? And something about that. See, there's a lot of, when you look at like, especially black men in things like street scenarios, etc., we tend to be high-strung and jump to emotion, which is generally a feminine trait. If you look at things like mob bosses, they're very stoic, right? You see a lot of black men, we get in a situation, well, what you saying there? My hands work, blah, blah, blah. You can get... What does the mafia do? When the mafia is gonna kill you, they come and give you a fucking kiss on the cheek. Gentlemen. General. Right? They're still gonna murder you. But they're not gonna have all this bravado, blah, blah, blah. I'm from the this, my name, blah, 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 blah. Because they don't want to get caught. Right? So when they kill your entire family, it's done silently. He'll sit there. He won't even stand up. He'll sit and talk to you. The Don. We have an issue. Generally, he'll say, hey, come sit and talk with me. Black men don't. When I need to sit, I'm talking to her. Bravado, bravado, bravado. That bravado, with especially a lot of black men, that bravado is just that. Especially if we talk about jail. You hear black men talk about jail all the time in the fun times. You know, jail is segregated. For example, when you're in prison, like I did prison time in Georgia, you're separated. Yes, there's gangs, Crips, Bloods, Gangster Disciples, Black Guerrilla Mafia, blah, blah, blah. But you're separated by your race. And the largest gangs is actually the Mexicans, but then the next is the Aryan Brotherhood. That's the white supremacists. Or like my guy Wes Watson, the big buff white guy with all the tattoos. But so, black men, let's be a little more stoic with the things that we do. Let's be a little more gentlemanly and general with it. Right? There's no need for all that bravado. But, and then another funny thing is like dudes always talk about, I'ma shoot this, that, and the third. Nigga, bullets are expensive. And y'all niggas just use full metal jackets. Come on, son. Let's think about the reality of shit. See, a lot of shit sounds nice, but again, bullets aren't cheap. They cost money. And niggas ain't got a lot of that. So how they busting all these guns and they're dirty? They don't even know how to clean a gun. See, I know how to shoot the gun, and then the gun has a barrel. The barrel is a fingerprint. You have to shoot that gun, and it leaves a fingerprint on the bullet. So if you shoot someone, forensics can find that. There's a way around that, and a lot of my guys in the military know how to do that. At any rate, I'm just ranting. I'm going to go to my car and go for a ride. But I just felt like those are some of the things that make me realize why black men aren't taken serious in America. We don't have our finances together. We use a lot of staccato bravado. I'm gonna get you, sucker. I have a great uncle named Gus Greenlee. Google him. He owned the Negro League Pittsburgh Pirates. Gangster, one of the nicest guys out there. Helped people, everything. But had ties to Bumpy Johnson. And I say all that to say, let's organize, brothers. Let's actually get some stuff done. Let's stop being bravado and actually be men of action. Is that too much to ask? Because we talk all that gangster shit, but we're not the number one or largest gang even in America. That belongs to the Mexicans. 18th Street gang to be exact. Google them. At any rate, I'm about to get up out of here. Take me low ride. Put on my driving glasses. And I don't know where I'm gonna go. Just riding somewhere. Getting my ride. And that's one I do like that in my bed. You know, that was a cute little feature. At any rate, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the Insurance Junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall. This was just a ring. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. And remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute. So I'm going to add to that video, black men, right? So I'm driving through an area near where I live, and you know, normally we would do things like the drug game, but now I'm looking at the competition I have to crush, right? Because I do insurance retirement investment. And look now, what's now in my neighborhood is an Edward Jones. So this is my competition. See, they're moving in on my block, and I don't like it. So now I have to up my Google ads, up my advertisement, and up my visibility in the neighborhood, right? And while we're also talking about visibility and flashiness, let's look at some things that sometimes, especially black men, even who are critical, things can be a little wild, right? Like things like bust-down watches and diamond chains. We're talking about, oh, that's ridiculous. It takes away from the value of the watches. For who? Right? I'm also, like I said, if we're going to have Pookie and Ray Ray, we're going to have Pookie with a purpose and Ray Ray with a reason, right? So, sometimes I just like, new, look at my Benz. At any rate, yeah, we gotta have Pookie with a purpose and Ray Ray with a reason. And so with that, I think we can also, you gotta buckle up, right? Gotta drive safe. But I think what we can do is we can add the value or have the value on them iced out watches and bust down watches and iced out chains, right? Who says they become valueless? Now, yes, as you get older, you tend to not want the, flashy diamonds and stuff, but they still have value to someone, and that's why De Beers, etc., created things like wedding rings, because all those diamonds and stuff have value to people. So let's not realize that just because some of the market don't like it, because that's the trend they set. Remember, we set the trends. So we can set the trend that stuff is valuable if we like to. So I just wanted to give, a little bit of parity and not to think that I'm just solely jumping on black men. Because like I said, we set the trends. Pookie with a purpose and Ray Ray with a reason. With that being said, wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. And when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge.